to my doll collecting channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my American Girl dollhouse that I use as an American Girl doll collector slash YouTuber slash Instagrammer. Is it finished? No. There's still about 2 rooms that are not finished yet, but I had so many people request that I do an updated dollhouse. I thought I will do what I have now, and then I'll do another updated one once everything is finished and all the details are a little bit better. Now, if you wanted to build this dollhouse for yourself, it is super easy. It takes like 2 seconds to set up, because all it is foldable tables from Walmart. Now let's start with the very first room, and then we're gonna move over. So this is my Pioneer room for my Kirsten, my custom Marta doll, and I think Josefina and Kaya live in here as well, but it's mainly designed after Kirsten's books. And this bed I painted myself from the thrift store. It's just one of those IKEA doll beds, and I just painted it blue to be a little bit more like Kirsten's stories with all of her blue furniture from Sweden. And I also have made a mini, this is where my caring for baby sleeps, and I just made a blue cradle, and this was just a box that I found at like a dollar store, and then I made the little blankets, and then I found this gnome at the dollar store, and I just put it in there too, kind of fitting with the theme. So this room, I have a lot of fur, I have a lot of this quilt fabric. So this is just a piece of fabric that looks like a quilt, and I made a little pillow out of extra. This is a quilt my mom made me years ago for when I only had one 18-inch doll, and that was my Maple Leaf Girl Taryn. She made a quilt for me, and then she had some leftovers, so she made one for my doll, which is so cute. Now it's in Kirsten's room. I also have a little knitted pillow, these dolls, some rag dolls, like a rag doll that's up from Anne of Green Gables, some Sasquatch dolls, some Olaf from Frozen. So a lot of cool elements going on. And then we have this table which has kind of this wash basin thing, a little mini thing of perfume, a little box of Dove which I found in a hotel room, and then a bed for one of the dolls, or dogs, not dolls. Next we have Murray, Grace, and Cecile, and Samantha and Nellie's room. So both of these beds I found for $30 used. So I found one from Facebook Marketplace for $30. Then I found another one for $34, or like $34.99, so $35 from a thrift store. And I think they look really, really cute together, and essentially they can fit 2 dolls on a single bed. So I have Samantha and Nellie sleeping on this bed over here, and then I have Murray, Grace, and Cecile sleeping on this bed over here. So we have some of their dolls. We have a mini Nellie and a Cabbage Patch doll that looks like Samantha in her Christmas dress. Then over here, you're not gonna be able to see it because the lighting's really bad. I have some of those Lori dolls, you know, from our generation, kind of mini dolls there that I got from the thrift store. And then I have a little table from the thrift store. This rug is one of my favorite things. It is from the dollar store. I wish I had bought more of them, but I wasn't collecting American Girl at the time, but I just thought they were so cute, and I only bought one when I should have bought a whole bunch, because these would have been perfect for all over the house. But that's just I don't know what to call this. This is like my favorite room to take photos in because it's just so cute. Next we have the kitchen slash dining room, and I have a lot of cute pieces, and I forgot to set the table properly, but I have this purple and white and green tea set, and I found that at the thrift store. I found Samantha's table and chairs over like 15 years ago, maybe not quite 15, at least 10 years ago at an antique store for $30, which was awesome and fantastic. And then I just have this quilt that I made. It kind of matches the purple of the tea set. I found this little basket at a thrift store, and then I have these doily things which I got at a church yard sale that I use as placemat. Over here I have as a little carpet, again, a little like handkerchief napkin thing, and it's just on the ground in here. I think Mary Grace is kind of creating some unnecessary shadow here. Then I have this stove that I made myself. I have a tutorial for how to make this classic Pioneer stove. It's really easy, just from materials I found at the dollar store. It probably cost me like less than $10 to make, and it is super great and just super fun, and I think it looks adorable. Copper kettle here with a little towel that I made, just because that's how the pioneers used to do it. They would grab a towel, they would heat it on the stove, so it's a cute little detail. Then I have a little basket of wood. The basket is from the thrift store, and the wood is from the dollar store. Most of this stuff is from the thrift store or dollar store, so if I don't mention it or if I forget to mention it, it's probably from one of those places. Up here we have some 1920s themed little cats that I got before Claudie's release because I was so excited for Claudie. And then we have another little teapot, a little display things here, and a dinner bell with Green Gables on it. Then in here we just have a bunch of little things, little jars from the dollar store, some letters, just little trinkets and owls and things like that from the thrift store. And the I don't know how to describe it, the shelf thing is also from the thrift store. Then we have these little tea set here, also from the thrift store. It's just the placemat is just a little rug, not a rug, piece of lace that I use as a table runner. This little cart here has wheels, and it's from a dollar store. Then this tree's from a church garage sale. This rug is from the dollar store, and it's literally just a table runner. It's folded in half, as you can see, and it is reversible, but I just kind of folded it for this space. Then we have my little caring for baby Olivia, and then we have Mary Grace here, who she, is one of my favorite dolls, as you probably know from watching this channel. And I have this pink sofa, which is great, and then I added just this little doily thing, which is pink, and it matches kind of the tassels of the couch, which is really cool. Oh, it fell apart in my hand. Okay, we're gonna have to clean that up. Awkward, but it's actually a jewelry box. You can fit stuff in there, but it fits dolls perfectly. Then some more Kirsten and Marta things. So these Dalla horses that are just displayed there. My grandfather clock, their little TV stand, and some more yarn and some more books. I got the TV stand from the dollar store, and I got this little well from the thrift store. It's not really scaled to American Girls. I don't really know why I bought it, but it's there. Then we have this desk. I believe it is a Maple Leaf desk. That's where I dated it from. But it is super duper similar to Samantha's desk. And here, I'll show you if you're familiar. This is what the legs look like. So it's very, very, very similar to Samantha's desk. And I got this for $10 from Facebook Marketplace. Then I have this little typewriter, which is a Christmas ornament. Then I have a newspaper from my stop motion, Mary Grace Holmes and the Mystery of the Toy Thief, and a little notebook. It's a little notebook there, which I believe is originally from the dollar store, but I don't think I bought it from the dollar store. I think I got it from somewhere else. Next we have the 1940s and 50s room, and I like this room because I think in Mary Ellen's stories she has a bunk bed because she has lots of siblings, so that kind of was my inspiration. I also really wanted to use these two pillowcases that I got from the thrift store. A lot of my sheets and blankets and things like that are just pillowcases from the thrift store. So that's a really unique hack if you want like really nice looking sheets and blankets and comforters for your dolls. Just use pillowcases because they're usually a good size. I just have some toys here, like an Anne Green Gables doll, a little beaver, some pillows I made. Then down here we have Molly and Emily, mini Emily, and then we have a little Mulan doll over there for Nenea. And right now who sleeps in this room is Molly, Emily, Nenea, and Mary Ellen. And then we have a little desk here. I don't know if it really fits the 1940s and 50s theme, but it's here. And then we have this little extra little side table, which I'm probably going to use in the future somewhere else, but it's still here. A little fuzzy rug from a Journey Girls set, I believe. Then a little table from Journey Girls, little flower, a phone, this little fake Coach purse tag, some mini books, and Emily's album, which is chewed up by my dog, but that's a side story. Just a little box, and Tenny's guitar, which I got at a thrift store. And I just wanted to point out how big this dollhouse is. As you can see, Mary Grace is pretty short compared to the first level of the dollhouse. And then same thing with Yvette. So if you know what an American Girl size is, you can roughly guess how big this dollhouse is and how much room you have with the ceilings. And I just wanted to mention that before we get any further. But then we move on to this room here. Now this is a work in progress. I want this to be like a glam room, but like, I'm torn between making like really girly and like chic and elegant, or if I want to make it super duper tacky and like my bedroom when I was in high school, which was like the 2010s. And my room while I was in high school, my inspiration was if Marie Antoinette went to Japan. So I had, you know, Rococo design things and then other things inspired by like Harajuku and like all that craziness. So my room looked absolutely insane in high school. So I don't know if I want to like recreate something that I would have had in high school, or if I want to leave that in the past, because that's kind of like, that was a little intense time, but especially when it came to my room. And anyway, so this is what I got right now. And again, this is a pillowcase. Then I have a little laptop and some Sailor Moon, which I loved Sailor Moon in high school, and Trolls. I also really, really loved Trolls in high school, and I collected them. I went to thrift stores and bought them. So this side table is literally just American Girl outfit boxes covered in a reusable napkin handkerchief thing that I got from a church garage sale. Then we have the Anne of Green Gables room, and I have an Anne of Green Gables doll. Well, I have a Diana, and I'm working on creating an Anne doll. I already have an outfit for an Anne doll. I just have to find the physical doll. I want a just like you with green eyes and red hair, just because I think that the books, she has green eyes, so I just kind of want to honor that part of the books. But here is again another pillowcase that's like a quilt, and then we have a chair which I bought, which reminded me of the chair that is in Anne of Green Gables room if you visit the museum in Prince Edward Island, which I've been to a few times. But she has a chair, and I was thinking of like fully recreating a miniature version of her room, but that's getting a little bit too complicated, and I don't know if I have the attention span to do that. But we have some little Anne of Green Gables porcelain dolls. This one's an ornament, and this one's just a doll that I keep in the box. Then a little basket, and a little doily for a rug, and two little parasol umbrellas. So moving on to the top floor, so I envision this as like an attic. So maybe I would put Kit up here, because I was always wanting to have like Kirsten's attic that she had in the books. So if I do get Kit, maybe one of these rooms will change. But right now we have this Broadway room, which needs a lot of work, because I just bought this table maybe like a week ago. So I gotta sew some, you know, blankets. I gotta put some Broadway posters up. It's gonna be cool and crazy. Again, this is where Covey would sleep. I'm definitely getting Covey in the future. I just had to buy some other dolls first because I was worried they were going to retire. But Covey is definitely one of my dream dolls, and I will get her. I know that for sure. This would be Covey's room, and this would be like my dream room in high school. But also I'm planning on becoming a drama teacher. I'm in teacher's college right now, or teacher school, or whatever you want to call it. I'm training to be a teacher, and one of my teachables will be English, which means I can teach drama. So hopefully I become a drama teacher, manifesting that. I would love that. And I currently work in theater, so yeah, fun times for me. Now this room is gonna be very cool. This is a witchcraft Halloween room, kind of this aesthetic, and then I'm gonna do like some astronomy, like the stars and the moon and that sort of thing. So it's combining a few things together. I love Halloween, and I want an excuse to, you know, have some of my Halloween decorations up all year. And like, I really like astronomy and the stars and kind of that aesthetic. So I'm gonna create this as like an astronomy Halloween room. So that has been an overview of my giant American Girl dollhouse that I made for fairly cheap. I mean, the tables I think cost me around $50 to $60. And thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe. I will see you all next time. Make sure to follow my Instagram and my TikTok. And thank you so much. I'll see you all later.